So the reason why Columbus liked Haiti so much that he wanted to go back to it to set up the first Spanish colony there was because when the Santa Maria sank, right, and the Taino rescue him, when he gets to the beach, he's like, what is this? There were literally nuggets of silver on the beach. And he thinks, God has given me Haiti so that I can enslave the Native Americans and have them collect the silver for me so that I can become filthy rich. And so he goes to the Taino and he says, I need you every day to go to the beach and collect silver nuggets and bring them to me. And the Taino don't have a concept of being conquered. They don't have a concept of a fixed leadership. The Taino were this entirely egalitarian democratic society. When the Taino don't bring him the silver nuggets, he grabs a group of them, he has them walk up to a table and put their hands on the table. He has the Marines chop their hands off and then cut the tips of their noses off. Some of the Taino get the message, right? Because they watch their friends slowly bleed to death as blood is pulsing out of their wrists. Some of the Taino go, okay, I get it. I think I'm a slave now. And they begin going and collecting the silver. They had no concept of slavery, but you know what I mean? Like they understood. I collect the silver or I get my hands chopped off. Got it. Collect the silver. Another group of them are like, I'm out of here. And they run away. They run into the mountains. And that's how Columbus introduces the Spanish to North America. The Taino, the Arawak Indians living on Haiti, see the ship sinking, they get in canoes, and they row out, and they save Columbus and his men. When they bring him ashore, then the other two ships send rowboats to shore. They're hanging out on the shore, trying to figure out what to do. Columbus decides to take a couple of weeks, recalibrate, figure out what's going on. The Taino are incredibly hospitable. They're very kind. And eventually Columbus decides, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go out to the coral reef at low tide, disassemble the Santa Maria, bring it back to the mainland, to the island, and then reconstruct it as a fort. And then I'm going to leave part of that crew behind to man the fort, so we have a permanent Spanish fort in the island of Haiti, Hispaniola.